Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing out there today? Hope you're doing magnificent. Okay, we're gonna be checking out Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes Wake Up Everybody official audio featuring Teddy Pendergrass. All right, so I don't think I've heard that. Maybe I just have known somebody with the last name Pendergrass before, but I'm like, Teddy Pendergrass, have I heard of this artist? I don't think so though. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. This was suggested in one of my comment sections of my videos previously, so thank you so much for the suggestions. Haven't heard this group before, but there were actually two people that requested Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. That is a long name. Two songs, so I'm just gonna check out one now. We'll check out the other one later on down the line, but thank you guys for the suggestions. So let's go ahead and hop into this one. Don't know anything about the group. Actually, crazy looking artwork right here. I appreciate the artwork. It looks wonderful. I wish I could know what their idea behind it was. But this one is called Wake Up Everybody. I believe they kind of suggested this for the times that we are in, so I appreciate that even more so. So let's go ahead and take a spin right here, see what we got. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. I greatly appreciate that, and comment some videos, songs, music that you would like me to check out. Here we go.
Wake up everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty.
Times don't change, do they?
Wake up all the teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say. 'Cause they're the ones who's coming up, and the world is in their hands. When you teach the children, teach them the very best you can. The world won't get no better if we just let it be. Na 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 na. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it now, just you and me. Wake up all the doctors, make the old people well. They're the ones who suffer and who catch all the hair. But they don't have so very long before their judgment day. So won't you make them happy before they pass away? Wake up all the builders, time to build a new land. I know we could do it if we all lend a hand. The only thing we have to do is put it in our minds. Surely things will work out. They do it every time.
Hey.
The world won't get no better.
Love the chorus.
If we just let it be. Na, 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 na. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it now, just you and me.
Facts.
Change it, yeah, change it, yeah, just you and me. Change it, yeah, change it. Can't do it alone, can't do it alone. Need some help, y'all, y'all. Can't do it alone, can't do it alone. Yeah, yeah.
Can't do it alone.
Everybody, wake up. Everybody, need a little help, y'all. Yes, I do. Need a little help. Say it, boy. Need some help, y'all. Change the world, what it used to be. Can't do it alone. Can't do it alone. Need some help, yeah. Need some help, yeah. Wake up, everybody. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Love the message, man.
Come on, come on. Wake up, everybody. Teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen what you have to say. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. No more back to thinking. Time for thinking ahead. Come on now. Wake up, everybody. I'm talking about don't push out. Stop pushing that don't push. Well, don't use us. Stop using the don't. Wake up. Yeah. Well, wonder what you tell me now. Wonder what you tell me
This is
now.
a little tropical now.
False preaching, yeah, yeah. False teaching, yeah. Wake up, y'all. Come on. You preachers, stop preaching what you teach. Teach the truth.
Teach the truth.
Wake up, preachers. Liars, politicians. Well, stop lying. Stop lying.
Cheating.
Stop cheating.
He's got the messages for everybody now.
Wake up, yeah. Wake up, yeah. It don't matter. Yeah, yeah. What race, creed, or color. Everybody, we need each other.
Facts, yep.
Wake up, everybody. See, we need wake up, everybody. We need wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking. Time for thinking ahead. Wake up, all you teachers. Start to teach a new way. They're the ones that suffer each and every day. Teach the children, teach the babies, teach the babies, teach the children, teach the children, teach the babies, teach the children, teach the babies. They're the one who's coming out.
Yeah, so I like, well, he said in a world what? It faded out before he got to finish his message, but yeah, very important, very impactful song, right? Wake up, everybody. I like the message about teaching the children, right? I was literally just thinking about that yesterday. I was just thinking about, man, you know, how you get to a time and a place like this, and of course, there's going to be older people putting their hate onto the younger people in their family, whether it be grandparents to grandkids, father to son, mom to daughter. You know, hatred stays alive because hatred is taught, and it's continued to be taught, and it's continued to be taught. And you need somebody to reach those children and break that cycle, because unfortunately the people that came before them didn't have the sense to do it, right? They weren't able to feel compassion for one another and love for one another, and they just had this misguided way of thinking, and they put that on to the next generation coming up after them, and a lot of those people get stuck in it. And I saw that when I joined the military, only with a few people. I mainly saw people who had grown up in a place so secluded where they didn't get to experience different kind of cultures and people, and then they opened their eyes when they joined the military. This was one of the best experiences I've ever had, was being in the military, being in a diverse area. Diversity really teaches love. It really does. And I love that about the military. I got to interact with so many different people, all walks of life. I was so amazed. It opens your door, but some people now see that, like I served with somebody where it's like he wanted to push off these experiences, and he kept like defaulting back to the way that he was raised, which was to think that not everyone was equal to him. Okay. And it was crazy, and it got into a blowout one time where I kind of, went off on this guy, and we are definitely not friends. I would have never considered that guy a friend unless he had a change of mind, right? And learned how to actually love one another. But that's kind of where I was going with the political content. The turmoil was just making me a bitter, worse version of myself, and I've worked for years to improve who I am. Does that mean my way of thinking has changed? No. What I've said in my videos, I very much meant and still do. But there are times where you need to feel hope, and you need to feel love, and you need to feel like there are great people around you, insane people, and there's hope for those to come after us. And that's rather the person I want to focus on being and continue growing to be, than kind of just becoming another part of the cycle. Does that mean if we're called on, we got to act? We do. But what a lovely message. And I do believe that getting to the folks that come after us, and reaching those children and teaching them to not continue the hate cycles and the ignorance is very important. It's very important. So great song right here with Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. I appreciate that. Let's dive in just for a second to the group. All right, so you've got this song right here, released in 1975. They have it listed up. Of course, we don't listen to the genres, but it says the genre's disco. I didn't necessarily get the disco vibe here. Maybe it would fall more along that Philadelphia soul type music. It says originally recorded by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes with Teddy Pendergrass singing lead vocals. The song had a somewhat unconventional structure, started subdued and building slowly to a climax. The title track from their 1975 album. The song spent 2 weeks at #1 on the Hot Soul Singles chart in 1976. It also enjoyed success on the pop charts as well. So not really deeper dive into any of the meaning behind here on the wiki. It says this version was used in 1980s in a ad council public service announcement advocating for young Americans to join the teaching profession. Very cool, man. Well, I appreciate the sentiment behind the song, the meaning behind it. I appreciate you making the suggestion. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully y'all enjoyed rocking out with me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description, and stay positive out there, guys. Stay positive as much as we can. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.